All right, YouTube. We are on a mission. Going for a walk in the bush. Thumbs up, thumbs down, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Excuse the people and the dogs barking in the background. See a bit of the ocean. There's a dock down there. That's where those people are swimming. Yeah, what's going on, friends and fam? We're on a mission. Going through the bush. Coastally. On a coastal mission. I'm gonna check out a spot. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for a walk. This is clothing and food. That's in case we can catch some food. We got this massive backpack on my back with quite a bit of gear. Gas burner stove so I can boil up water and yeah, eat some food. Dehydrated, freeze dried, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Thanks for tuning in. Wow. So, as you can see, the track we're currently on is pretty nice. Nice and wide. I believe I saw a sign for mountain bikes back there as well. So it's probably the reason why it's so wide. But yeah, just wanted to share some of this gorgeous view with you guys. Someone going out on the boat. You probably can't see that. Right there in the tree. So yeah, that's what we're doing. If y'all can't tell from the scenery, we are in beautiful New Zealand. We are on the South Island. And yeah, hoping to be able to do more of these kind of videos for you guys. I think in the 7 years I've been in this country, this is the third time I've done a solo mission. This will probably be the first time it ever goes to public, aka YouTube. So yeah, let me know how y'all like it, and yeah, talk soon. So we're doing the scenic thing this time. We're in no rush. Let's check out this beach. Nice little path down. I'll probably regret this later due to all the gear I'm carrying. But hey, apparently you're always lighter on the way out, unless you find an animal. Alright, that track was like a minute and a half to 2 minutes to come down. Look at that, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm fighting myself not to go swimming right now because we're nowhere near our camp yet. And walking with salt water is fucking terrible. Oh, I got a couple fishes. Look at that, nice long drop down. You can tell that used to be part of the trail. Got roots sticking out over there. It's definitely narrowed the trail right here. Gorgeous view though. Alright, I know the GoPro sucks for this, but if you guys can see half what I'm seeing, it's absolutely beautiful. Got ocean all around us, and we got forest. I don't know if this is a slip coming up or if it's a track to go down. Looks more like a slip. Definitely a slip. But I mean, as far as slips go, that would be pretty walkable. I'm just not going down there to check it out. You probably can't see it, but there's people just about tipping my spear out. It's a little, watch your step. Maybe you'll see the red sail, little sailboat. Oh, there's some information coming up. We haven't been walking for very long, but with the amount of weight on us, it feels a lot longer. Ah. Tuatara. House sparrow. Tui. Tui is a beautiful to listen to. Weka. They're cheeky as fuck. They'll steal your gear. Here's the beach access. We'll go down and check it out. Whoa. We'll go this way. Someone coming in on a boat. So, New Zealand's usually pretty clean. We just found this rope here. It's tangled up in that tree. Obviously somebody used it for something, but there's some rubbish that's been washed up on the shore here. Freaking plastic. Might try and grab that. WD-40 can. Right over there-ish. We were looking for an upgrade. We found ourselves a legit croc. That's freaking crack up. I'll tell you, so not that you'll be able to see it, but along over that, there's a track we were walking. Over here is where we saw that red, somewhat of a sailboat. It's not really a sailboat, it's just one of those little freaking one person kind of sail. I don't know what the hell it's called. But this is what we're doing. Out on a walk. So, nice freshwater stream coming through into the ocean. And I think I've spotted a couple nice trees right over there. We might go put our stuff down. Or do some exploring without the backpack. This is getting kind of heavy. And yeah, worst case scenario, we're just probably gonna set up over here tonight anyway, so. Go do some exploring without the backpack. And we'll see if we can find possibly a better spot. Oh, highly doubt it though. This is looking pretty nice. Oh, it's a bit thick in here. Oh, those trees. Yeah, those trees there. This big tree and that tree there. Bush. Thinking that's some kind of mushroom. Don't worry, I'm not about to try and eat it. Definitely organic. All right, might ditch our stuff here, go for a walk. I'll show you what the hammock looks like when it's all set up. These logs are rotting below me, so they're gonna give way eventually. I gotta let you go. What's going on, peeps? We're chilling. Got the hammock set. That's the view. That rope came in handy. We got a food bag tied up. We're not in Canada, but I want everything off the ground as much as possible. Got lots of carabiners. I got another safety line, so I'll probably throw that big backpack up. That also makes it so that that blue part in the front you can see, that's roughly 6 liters of water. That's for my dehydrated food and refilling drinking water as we're out here. We got a river right beside us. We can boil that. We got a life straw. We could drink that. We're just gonna use our resources that we have first before we start taking from Mother Nature. Whoo! This is gorgeous. Fuck yeah. So we're hoping the weather is frickin' primo. Because this is it. It's just a hammock and a sleeping bag. We ain't got no rain fly. We have it. We just didn't bring it with us. That was purposely done. We got a bug net. We didn't bring that with us. That was purposely done. That backpack, I should have weighed it. It's anyone who's ever gone backpacking with me knows I overpack. I got like 3 lighters. I got 3 flashlights. You know, I got 3 pens. I got 1 notepad. Don't know why I only have 1 notepad, but anyways, I overpack things. I have multiple or triple of anything that I try to bring, minus axes. I only bring 1. But this beautiful bush, we don't have to do anything. The only thing that's kind of obstructing us is this bush here. So I'm gonna see if I can throw this up a bit higher. And that one I could definitely throw up higher because the ground cover is a bit different. Originally we were gonna go from this tree to this tree. That's too narrow. So these trees seem to be holding up. I'm not too worried about falling out in the middle of the night. But as a brave soul, I'll try to go off this branch. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. This branch here, yeah. I'll try to go off that branch close to the tree. Or at least probably about up to that height is what I would like. This one will be, again, easy to get higher. So we might try to manipulate this one first and see where we can get to. Other than that, fuck yeah, we're looking good. We were supposed to walk roughly another 3K, don't tell the wife, off track over this side of the island. We might change the plans. Right now we still have reception in this little bay off and on. So that's kind of nice. If I do need to change my plans, I'll let my wife know in the morning what's going on, and my buddy, who I have also told where I'm going. If my plans are changing, I'll tell them. And yeah, in the meantime, I really kind of want to just go jump into that river because it's gonna be nice and cold, and we all know how much I love cold water. So we'll finish getting unpacked, try to hang up this hammock a bit higher, and yeah, we're gonna go get in that river. Ah! Yee-hoo! Can you see us in the bush? Maybe, maybe not. So we're gonna do, oh, excuse me, we're gonna do a jet boiler stove out here, mainly because that shit's dry in there and I don't want to start no forest fire. This country is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna set up jet boiler right here, maybe on this side, because the shade's a bit windy. Country cuisine, Moroccan lamb. That's what we're doing. A couple towels for the swim, water for dinner, and it's not a jet boiler, it's a bush buck. But same principle as the jet boiler. I'm bringing extra gear that I didn't need. Good times. Pair of shorts to change into so we're not getting these ones wet. Look at that. We rearranged a little bit of this rockage right here. Actually no, there's a nice little fucking deep hole right over there. We don't need to rearrange nothing. Which is better because I'd rather not. I was gonna just test the water just a second ago, and I was like, nah, let's let it be a surprise. That's the one. I am curious what it looks. Oh, they're just little rapids. I was hoping for maybe like a waterfall or something, but nah, that's all right. We'll work without it. Freaking gorgeous. All right, we better hurry up because yeah, everything I'm walking on here, I'm assuming the tide comes in eventually. It's another reason why I wanted to be high up in the tree line. Just where are we? There's a bit of green right there. That's our hammock just along there. So we're easily high enough. Which is good. Don't want to wake up with a wet ass because all our gear will be soaked by then. Anyways, fuck getting into it. You recording? There you go. Swimming with some little fish by the looks of it. Where'd he go? There was a little minnow in there just a second ago. Oh fuck yeah, that is nice and fresh. So again, we're gonna go over here. There's a nice little hole, looks like I can sit in. What do we want? River view? Ocean view. Let's go ocean view. Oh, that's slimy. That's slick. Oh. Oh. Oh, this hole is not as deep as I thought it was. It's only about knee deep on a guy like me. That's all right. You're gonna get that view for a second. Yes. Oh, that's nice. After a nice long walk and after an 8-hour day at work. Oh, who says you can't go to work and have fun too? Oh. Ah, good times. Oh, that's gonna cool us off. That's nice. Oh, get the water off. I don't know if you see me better or see me worse. Let's have a view. Ah, the screen's not looking too bad. Oh, this water is so beautiful. Oh, it's so fresh. All right, well, we don't want to get too cold because we'll have issues warming up. We can't have a campfire. Oh, fuck, I love freshwater streams. I smell like earth. The water smells like earth. It's freaking gorgeous. Hell yeah. Those birds just came flying in hot. Speaking of hot, we're about to get some dinner on the go. We could have set that up before we went in, but apparently it's only like a 3 minutes to boil the amount of water that we need, so yeah. It is what it is. I should have brought my undies down from the camp. Ugh. It's okay. We got towels. We'll strip naked. We'll watch out for all the wasps trying to fly into the mud holes. And yeah, we'll try a 5-course dinner and a 5-star resort. So again, I have internet service here, which I think is awesome. I mean, I know I came out here, hold up. I know I came out here to get away from it all a little bit, but when plans change, it's nice to be able to get a hold of people that are trying to make sure that you're safe out here. Again, I'm out here all by myself. I'm not saying that it's dangerous. I'm not saying that it's safe either though. We do have an emergency distress beacon. If that was to happen, we would have to use it. If we broke a limb or choked on a lamb bone, got gorged by a pig, I don't know. Anyways, we got that just in case. We might just take a little walk over here to the ocean. Buddy was right. I saw, when I was over there, some lady came walking out of the trail and she was waiting for a boat who had pulled up a few minutes before she showed up. And I joked with her that she must have called a taxi, and she said, yeah, something like that. He was telling me it's pretty murky in here, and he's not wrong. This side seems to be a bit clearer than the other side is. There's a lot of mud and rocks. Jeepers, that ocean is warm compared to that little river we were just in. Might just go for the little walk. This isn't too bad. It was really murky over there. This, yeah, you can see that. This is nice and clear. Ouch. Shell. Oh yeah, we're getting a couple cold patches. There's those birds that came flying in pretty hot. I don't know if you can see them. Big orange beaks. Oh, I'm stalling because I don't want to make dinner just yet. And this part of the ocean is nice because I'm getting hits of cold current coming from the stream. I just want to see if it gets a bit deeper where the stream meets the ocean, or if it's just all roughly the same height. Because right now I'm only knee deep again. Roughly below knee deep, depending on where you're stepping. Ouch. Wrong step. Ooh, that's hurt. That's shell. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Jeepers, that's nice and warm. I might just go for a quick, oh see, there we go. Now we're stirring up some murkiness. Ouch. What's it look like for you guys? So next time I'm gonna figure out how to, well, I know how to. I could have just fucking carabined them. I'm gonna bring my Crocs with me on my next journey because, yeah, just cut my foot. Let's get the fuck out of this. This is quite shelly. Oh, and they're not nice if you catch them on the wrong angle. Don't worry, we have a first aid kit. We can take care of this. Alright, we'll go back, we'll make some dinner, put a band-aid on, cry about our wounds. Don't get another one. That was fun. I don't think we got cut though. Not on that one. That first one we did. Fuck, that hurt. Oh, there he goes. Sorry birds, forgot all about you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go get into it. My hair is almost dry already. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. What's going on? So, I don't know who, but somebody lost the lid. I can't say names, but it's working like a dream. We just started it up. That's just a random cylinder. It doesn't actually come with the Bushbuck Spitfire jet cooker. Apparently we only needed 375 mils, and we've almost filled it up to 0.8 liters, so we don't need all that water in there. We can always let it cool off and put it back in the canister, because it's all good. We're not having coffee or nothing, so we don't need none of that. Sandflies are starting to come out a little bit. I just wanted to mainly show you guys that little, can we see? Yeah, that little doozy there. Hopefully the first aid kit we got helps us out with that, because it is nearly right on the bottom of the foot. And if you guys know anything about tramping, that absolutely sucks to have a cut on the bottom of the foot. But we don't have much further to walk. I feel like we're in a good spot. Tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up and then we're gonna double check the map, but I think pretty much somewhere's over in there. We're just gonna start to go up into the greenery and then over to the other side. There's pretty much another bay there. That was supposed to be base camp tonight, but I mean, I know I just said it's just over that, but it is about 3K off. So yeah. Oh, that's the frickin' that's what I've been wearing when I was walking, so of course it's just gonna keep getting you wet. There we go. That's much better maybe. What does it look like this side? Not so bad. Fucking looking good. Still just waiting for water to boil. Jesus, it's already got little bubbles at the bottom of it. You probably can't see that or tell. Get you right in there. Whee! Anyways, I'm just fucking around. I'll let you go. There is the first look at the Moroccan lamb. It smells absolutely delicious already. Oh, it's just because I'm hungry or what? It looks like there's raisins in there. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Let's get this going. And yep, roughly. We gotta stir that all up. Ouch, that's hot. Look at all that food coming back to life. And I know how this works. That stuff's gonna soak up this water, so we're just gonna add a bit more now instead of waiting to find out that we need to add more. Oh, you guys can't even see nothing. Yep, now we're still working. We're just stirring it. So I had to put you down. I got a fucking head mount yet. I should hurry up and get one. Hot. Ow. So to my buddy Mike, I never knew we were eating these wrong the whole time. Those flaps, those bottom flaps open right up. Just be careful you don't rip past the corner there. I used to eat them a lot in Canada. When me and my buddy went, I guess tramping is the new phrase for it. Seems how I'm in New Zealand. We just called it hiking, exploring, rock climbing, all kinds of different things. Anyways, we're gonna chill here. We're gonna wait for that jet boiler, the freaking Bushbuck boiler to cool down before we pack that back up. I don't want to break anything that it contains it. Actually, that's actually pretty cool to the touch already. It's still warm. Pretty good stuff. Anyways, we gotta go because this battery's going flat, but I'll tune you guys back in for sunset. Yeah.
That's the second look at it. It's actually really good. I already had my first bite. I was gonna do a somewhat of a review bite kind of thing going on for you guys, but I was hungry. It's pretty good. It's warm, it's hot, it's food. This is us for the night. I gotta keep this short because the battery's gonna go soon, and I still got 2 days, so lots of adventures. Shit.
All right, take two. We're just waking up. Beautiful views all out there. Here's our gear hanging on this tree. There's where we slept, hanging in the trees. And yeah. So those shells on the feet the other day, they hurt more than they should have. They still hurt more than they should today. But so the plan is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the little yellow backpack or the orange backpack, load it up with food and some supplies, and we're still gonna do the walk over. We're probably not gonna spend the night. We'll come back here because I said I was gonna do that. So I'd like to show you guys the next bay over, and yeah, we'll go have lunch over there or dinner, and then we'll walk back here. That's the plan. Stay tuned. Nice little cave. You can sit up in until the tide comes in. Woo! Not sure how much further we can go before we have to go up. I'd like to get over to there because that looks pretty easy to get up and into. The next destination is about roughly 3K from here. But it's looking pretty treacherous, so I'm gonna need both my hands. What is going on, my people? So we haven't made it very far. Our camp is just pretty much on the other side of that. We've climbed over top of that one up into the bush. This vegetation is so damn thick that I can't really get into the bush. I think what we're gonna do is, our shoes are already wet. That's gonna suck for walking out, but hey, we still have a one full more day here. Jesus, can't talk. And then that'll allow the boots to dry out. We'll probably just stick around at camp tomorrow, not today. Today we're gonna just do some exploring, but we might go back to camp and go up that big river that we had a little bath in the other day, because that'll definitely cut through the forest a lot more than any of these little creeks that I've come across right now. There's a little trickle right there. You can hear, obviously, it just goes into huge, thick vegetation. Yeah, good times. But we're over here in this nice, beautiful little spot, so I'm thinking that we are going to cook up some brunch, and then we'll go for a swim. Hopefully no more shells in the feet, because that's hurting my feet today. It's another reason why we just have on the little orange backpack, and yeah, anything we don't want getting wet, we might just stuff in there, and we'll stay in the water as we go back. Debating whether or not to keep my boots on just to keep my feet protected. The one that I got on my right foot, I didn't feel it. It didn't bleed yesterday, but I felt it last night while I was trying to sleep. So I know there's definitely a couple of cuts on my right foot. There's definitely one on my left foot that I showed you guys the other day. That's the one I put the plaster on. And yeah, come better prepared next time, I guess is the moral of the story. I'd really like to just be able to take this little backpack out or get a bigger waterproof backpack, because then we could just throw all the gear that we need to have in the backpack in there, keep it dry, like a dry sack like this one, and then just flutter around in the water. When we come to spots like that, or like that one, there was no way I was going to climb that one. So yeah, good times. Anyways, I'm gonna get this jet boiler going and we're gonna eat some brunch. My stomach's been growling at me this whole time, so we're gonna get in some food. Chip. So for getting to where we wanted to go, that was obviously a fail. Yeah, I think the next time we come back out here, we need to have a kayak. Either we buy one or we rent one. Renting's probably the best one, or borrowing one. It's probably the best one. It's gorgeous out here. I would love to make it to where I want to go, but like I said, that vegetation in that bush is just so dense. And this is a reserve. I really don't want to just be hacking stuff up with my machete as I walk through. Excuse me. I don't want to be hacking stuff up with my machete as I'm going through. It's really not fair to the vegetation. This is beautiful. As far as I can tell, it's pretty much all native. Don't really see a pine tree in sight, which is actually kind of nice. Anyways, I'm rambling. We got a jet boiler going. We got little bubbles. It's almost there. We got cooked breakfast. A healthy, hearty combo of freeze-dried smoked beef, tomato, egg, and hash brown potato mix. That's what it looks like. Not too shabby. Looking pretty good. We'll check up on that once it's rehydrated, I guess. I'd say cooked, but you know, it's not really cooked. It's already been cooked. Yeah. So again, the plan is to strip off any gear I don't want to get wet, minus the boots and my gaiters, because they're already wet anyways. I'll get my rinse off in the fresh water back by camp when I do get back. Yeah, I love these boots. They're pretty good. The gaiters are great. Shorts and hoodie are great. Yeah, just out here doing it. This is what I'm talking about. Real dense forest. I have a slight trail. I'm going to go up this way. And yeah, nice and dense. All right, revised plan. So we were up in there. That was the vegetation I just showed you guys. And yeah, we're gonna go this way. Ooh, a couple of hermit crabs right down here, having a little chat to each other. Thought one about to get an eviction notice for a shell. So, because I only brought one pair of shorts with me, wow, I got my swimming trunks as well. The shorts you guys have seen in the videos. That's pretty much my main clothing for this adventure. Like we were talking about just a few moments ago, we still got today and tomorrow. So I've stripped down just to my undies. Not even getting wet up to my undies, so that's even better. Means once we get across this, we could put our shorts back on. So you always got to weigh your pros and cons. That vegetation was real thick up there. And although we were able to climb it last time, that's not the exact spot we climbed. We climbed just a little bit over this way further. Ooh. Slippery rocks. But hey, we got our boots on, so we're all right. So this spot right here is pretty much where we climbed up last time. And as I was in that vegetation on the other side, it's like, fuck, we're gonna have to climb down that. So it was a bit treacherous trying to get up there. Pretty much just went up right there. Got up onto that ledge there. And we went up higher and we went over and across. And although it doesn't look like it's much down here, if you take a fall or a tumble or a trip from up there, land on these big rocks down here, get woken up by the tide if you're lucky when it comes in. So that was it. Stripped off just in case that water was deeper. You never know what's around the corner, so we just stripped off just in case it got deeper than what we wanted it to be. Anyways, I'm probably gonna put my shorts back on, let you guys go. And yeah, we didn't finish all of our breakfast. It was pretty good. So we'll go back to base camp over here and suss out what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. It's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly. And that water's looking real nice. I wanna go for a swim. So that just might be what's on the docket for the day. Anyways. Some more of the scenery. Alright, so that might look familiar to some of you. We've been sticking out through this video. So I reckon next time we want to go into the bush, we follow this river up. So we've rinsed off our gaiters and our boots in the fresh water here. We're keeping on our socks. Just, it's not much protection, but it's a little bit of protection against shells and shit. We're just gonna have to watch where we're walking, because those boots are gonna need all the time to dry before we gotta start hiking out on Friday. So today is Wednesday. So we got all day today. Wow. I think it's after the afternoon today. It's about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock maybe. So essentially we got all night for them to dry. It's supposed to be nice and clear weather today. The wind's supposed to pick up a bit more. I think the highest chance of rain is 7% from what I've seen. So I'm not too worried about that. I do want to go for a swim in the ocean. We have to keep our socks on, and we might just go do an undie dip again. Yeah, that's us. That's today. Exploration didn't go as good as it was supposed to be. Well, it didn't go according to plan, is better the way to say it. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. And yeah, next time I will plan better. But other than that, I've been enjoying myself. I hope you all have been enjoying looking around at some of what the natural beauty of New Zealand has to offer you. And yeah, there's lots of hiking trails if anyone's freaking keen. I recommend Abel Tasman myself. I've been on that with a backpack and did a good mission up there. Stayed at Anchorage Bay. It's beautiful. There's lots of nice little swimming holes along, well, not lots, but there's swimming holes along the way if you're not keen on swimming in the river, in the ocean. There's some nice little river swims to do. And yeah, that's about it for now. We're gonna finish our breakfast off that we didn't, brunch that we didn't finish off yet. And finish eating that and see if we're even hungry enough to eat dinner tonight, or if we're just gonna chill. Either which way, it's absolutely gorgeous. Sounds of nature are beautiful. Loved going to sleep to that last night. It was really nice. And I'm probably gonna cut this off here unless I get something interesting happening today. I'm gonna leave it for the day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Ciao. So there's a better look at my right foot. All up in there, got cut by clamshells or whatever shells. Tried to do my toe, but it didn't quite take. Got a little spot back here. That one still hurts the worst. Right there on the heel.
hopefully those are all good. But ooh, nice bit of shade. Thank you, Cloud. Oh, it's a roasting of a day. And yeah, I've taken the socks off, as you can tell. Shoes off, they've been rinsed. This is the point where you really need an extra pair of shoes, like a pair of Crocs or 5-finger toe shoes, water shoes, something so that you could walk on the harsh rocks and shells. It's probably just out about there, and then we walked that way yesterday. And as soon as we got over to this part over here, it was just rocks and shells, and that's what we got real cut up. Good times. I'm a bit hesitant to go for a walk in bare feet now at this point. My feet have already been cut up enough. As you can see by my feet, walking around with wet shoes for the last 2 hours hasn't done my feet any good either. So I'm gonna let my feet dry up a little bit before I go back in the water. And yeah, worst case scenario, we'll just go right over here to a nice little river pool later on tonight for a swim, well, for a dip, cool off, wash away the smells of the day. Anyways, I'm gonna keep rambling if I don't turn it off. Yeah. What's going on there, peeps? So it's getting to be about, it's just after 7 sometime. And yeah, back for night number 2 at this spot. As you saw, it was a failed attempt to get to the next campsite. Luckily we packed light. We didn't just pack up all our gear, so we just came back. We cozied up on here. And so as you could all see, I don't have no rain fly. I got no bug net. Oh, I'm trying to get a water bottle out from behind my back. It's not working that way. Well, so what I wanted to show you guys is this is how we sleep at night. So we take the pocket that comes with the hammock, put something in it that weighs a bit, and you just close it up like that. That's like the best bug net you get. Every now and again, obviously as you move through the night, it's gonna create little slits here and there. You can see a slight opening way down at the back. I'm not sure if there's one above my head. Obviously there's still gonna be openings, but yeah, they're pretty minimal. It takes them a long time to try to find their way in. That's how we do it when we know it's clear weather and we know we're not going to get rained on. That's just a nice little camping hack with a hammock. Yeah, other than that, I recently went on a camping trip with my family and it was great fun. Me and my son would close it up like this and we'd just peek out at the other campers and we'd close it up until someone spotted us, and then they'd want to kick us out of the hammock and have a turn as well. I'm talking about other kids. But it was good fun. Hammocks are good fun. Whether it's camping solo like this or just trying to find a good time with your kids, hang out and have cuddles. And yeah, that's about that. Tonight's night 2 here. I'm not sure if we're gonna have 3 nights here, if we're gonna go to a different location. It's just kind of all up in the air right now. We'll see what time we wake up in the morning, I feel. And yeah, we'll check the tides before we go to bed. Set an alarm for an appropriate time for the tide. Because if we want out of here, we actually have to walk along there. And if the tide's too high, then we'll be getting wet. Our boots are probably still wet from today's journey, but I'm hoping they'll be dry enough that they'll be comfortable to walk out of here tomorrow. If they're not, well then, worst case scenario, we spend another night here until the boots are dry. Feet are doing pretty good. That one cut on the back of my left heel is still pretty sensitive to the touch. The rest of it's all pretty good. Didn't really bother me during the walk today. It's just that back of the left heel. Yeah, other than that, learn your lessons. You never learn your lessons unless you go out and try, and now I know to bring a secondary pair of shoes meant for the water, whether it's the ocean or streams. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, cheers, thanks for tuning in. Anything goes bump in the night, we'll tune you in. Thanks. What is going on? No bumps in the night. We're just down here enjoying the sound of the cicadas and the running water. We having sweet and sour lamb. I really like these meals. I haven't had one I haven't liked yet, so that's good. I've had ones in Canada that I didn't like. I forget what brand it was, but this backcountry cuisine seems to be pretty good. I mean, if they weren't, you'd know about it because a lot of people in New Zealand wouldn't be eating it. But anytime you go tramping, it's a good one. Got the little bush buck over there. We've already boiled up the water. We already got dinner on the reheat. And yeah, we're getting ready to climb into that hammock. I showed you that video earlier on how I sleep with my hammock. That's only because I didn't want the extra weight of bringing my my bug fly and or my tarp. I mean, that's not going to do nothing if it starts pissing down. Absolutely nothing to save us. If anything, it's actually worse to sleep like that because you're not going to get the notification that it's raining any quicker. So that sucks about that. But I've checked the weather. It's supposed to be clear skies all day today, all day tomorrow. It's not supposed to rain till Sunday, and we're finished up on Friday, so I'm not too worried about rain coming in. But that tide's definitely coming in. I'm hoping I get to eat my dinner before it comes all the way in, because it definitely surrounds this rock that I'm sitting on currently. And yeah, I might turn on a couple more tunes here. We just had the phone open to check the time and see how our charging's going. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's where we're at. We're just gonna sit back. We might even leave the music off, just enjoy the music, the music of the bush. Yeah, other than that, we just chill for the night. I definitely got a little bit of sunburn going on with my legs here, but yeah, that's all good. Deal with that when we get back home. We'll get some aloe vera oil, the fucking lotion on it, whatever the fuck that's called. It's been good time chilling out in the bush. I've enjoyed it. Cheers, hope you have too. So, tide's still in. We're just waiting for it to dissipate. It is on the outgoing. So you can see those rocks just over here, a little bit maybe. That's where our camp was. That's the little river that comes out into the ocean. And yeah, I've been sitting around all morning waiting for this to go out, and now we're making a move. Stay tuned to see our next location.